can't do that. Oh, I can, but I have to sing louder. Now, in my ears, the balance doesn't sound super great because the thing sounds really loud. But I have to trust the process, right? Oh, lag. Oh my god, I love this. This thumbnail is godlike. I accidentally made it the same title. I meant to put part 2, but that's okay. Y'all know it's part 2. It's a casual run. We don't have to be all serious about it. Right? See, I'm on time too. Bet you didn't expect that. How do you paste? There you go. I made a mistake. Can I change? Okay, hold on. Hold on. I made an oopsie. Now, I have to check it to make sure it's still live. There you go. Oh, Lord. Okay. And then we're going to change this. That. Post. View. Hey! A. Okay, double A. Okay. Hello. I'm eating my cookie. What was that? I got a notification of some sort. I don't like those. Those make me nervous. Did I break something? No. Okay, go ahead and start it up. I'll do my intro after he logs in. Wait, no, don't change the thing. Oh, no. Wait, stop. Stop. Okay, you can go now. Yeah, you just broke my screen, but that's okay. I fixed it because I'm smart. Anyway. Hello and welcome to the most casual of Dark Souls 3 runs. I am your beautiful disembodied voice. Up here in the right hand corner, Protag is ushering in winter with freed scythes for some reason, and I disagree. And killing the frame rate at the same time. Protag, you're gonna need to take it easy on my PC. It's not as good as yours. Chug. Anyway, yes, we're doing a casual DS3 run. I'm in the top right hand corner. Protag, wait, you gotta say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. Thank you. We are live. Hello. Yes, and there you go. This is just Dark Souls 3. Protag is playing on his new game 7 file that he has put far too many hours into for no reason. And yeah, you can see we have a death counter. He's died 3 times and has consumed the Tears of Denial 6 times. So that means he's almost died, but should have been dead, but the Tears of Denial saved. Yes, sorry behind. And now he's bullying these poor giants. Shame on you, Protag. Oh my god, and we're clicking through the floor. And this dude's coming in here with this double whatever this weapon is. You're about to kill the frame rate, and then the thing is gonna crash, and you will have no one to blame with yourself, Protag. It's he's about to destroy the thing. It's over. If the stream crashes, you all can blame the protagonist. What else? Yes, we will make fun of him when he dies. Yesterday, I made fun of him, and he wasn't mad at me. He doesn't care. He already knows that I just be talking a bunch of noise, so he doesn't care because he knows he can 1v1 me, unless I have my mage build, in which case I will smoke him like a barbecue or something like that. Okay, you can't mess with me and my mage builds. Now, in a melee build, I'm probably gonna get stomped on, absolutely. But I am the best mage. I freehand all of my spells. No, I'm just kidding. But I do freehand fairly often. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is, Protag is not doing a mage run because he is a chicken and a scrub. There. See? If you had a mage build, you wouldn't be dealing with this. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Just saying. You had a mage build, you'd be dealing with this. I mean, you got spells. I don't know why you don't use them. Spell supremacy. Yes, I am your I am the average spell user, but I don't make my build the same way. I don't generally try my best not to use a weapon. That didn't work for me in DS3 because I had to fight the freaking twin princes, the twin demon princes. I was fine up until that point, and then I just had to use the Moonlight Greatsword, and I was very sad. But before that, I was fine. Yeah, so there's that. Anyway, now we have these boys, the Silver Knights, who just casually carry around spears in their pocket so they can shoot them at you with their great bows. It's a little bit nuts if you think about it. They're just casually carrying around spears. They just have them. Look, where did you get the bow? First of all, where did you get the bow from? Second of all, where did you get the ammo from, sir? Oh, Protag figured out the range of his weapon. Cool. I was gonna say something else, but I don't remember what it was. Yeah, so last time we went all the way up to Pontiff Sullivan, and now we are continuing from that point, if you couldn't tell. Elden Ring is not like Dark Souls, so he's understandably a little bit rusty, which is why he's died 3 times despite being completely OP. But, you know, it happens to the best of us and the worst of us, but mostly to the worst of us. We remembered that NPCs, that enemies can't walk over holes of any sort, including elevators. So that was a nice change they could have kept, you know, since the enemies sometimes walk on the elevators in Elden Ring and they just kind of ruin your day by kicking you off. So that's always fun. Let me see. Oh, and as far as what I did today, I did the music thing. So that was fun. I finished my arrangement. You can look at that on my earlier VOD today. If you're on Twitch, and if you're on YouTube, you can look at that on my main channel. So yeah, I spent a little time talking about stuff. Do you know I keep saying this, but like, it really just doesn't look like that lever right there. It doesn't look like a thing you could interact with. You know how like in most games they'll have like a little glowing thing or like some kind of like the little lever will glow. Or the pointy thing, or there would be like some kind of indicator that you should go and mess with it. No, you just have to walk up to it and see if a little prompt shows up. That tiny little prompt at the bottom of your screen shows up. Okay, so like I spent the better part of 5 minutes trying to figure out what I was supposed to do here, and then Protag was like, "You know that thing in the middle is a lever, right?" I'm like, "Really?" Dark Souls 3 was a bad time for me. I can't see anything. I constantly miss stuff because I can't see anything, and because I was coming from other RPGs where they kind of baby people like myself. Then like what had happened? I love stairs in Dark Souls. I really do. They're just so funny. Sorry. Um, yeah. So like I'm used to like indicators and stuff like that, and when I don't get them, like, things become bad for me, and I just can't. I can't function. I just love the stairs. The stairs make me happy. You either are going to levitate on the stairs or you clip through. There is no in between. And it's glorious. Sorry, I'll say that a little bit more Fabi. Glorious. There we go. Say it like that. So yeah. Elden Ring is a little bit better because at least like they use not really washed out colors. The colors are more vibrant, but Lord have mercy. I was missing the elevator levers, that particular lever that we just passed up, the ladder that was against the wall. Bro, I was having a bad time. I was just like, I know I don't have the best eyesight, but like also you don't have to make me feel like that game. I feel like this is a little bit ableist right here. I just don't appreciate that. So, I'm just kidding. But yeah, Dark Souls was just like this level and then there's like another part, but this made me sad. I'm just like, I can't see. How am I supposed to know where to go? I don't know how he know. Oh yeah, that's right. He's got like 5 million hours in this game. Of course he knows where to go. The fact that he can still remember this, like he hasn't played this game in almost a year. And here it is, just playing it like he never put it down, except for those 3 deaths. Yeah, I saw that. Doing the death counter just for you. Oh yeah, that horrible spider thing. Is it just me, or does this thing kind of just look like an 8-legged hairball? Or I guess 6-legged hairball. I have been playing too much Dark Souls. I really have. Like, it's not really even the enemies that horrify me anymore. It's just kind of like the implications of stuff. Oh my god, is that a curse? These things do curse? For those of you not in the know, curse is basically like the death buildup in Elden Ring, where if the meter fills up, you just kind of die. And yeah, that's all you can do. That's all she wrote. So Protag is over here trying to tank hits and stuff. I don't think that's the best of ideas. Yeah, and we have destroyed the giant hairball. One thing that I wish that they would kind of put back in Elden Ring is enemies not respawning. Like, if the enemies are, like, super hard or something for the area of the game that they're in, I just think maybe it'd be a better idea not to respawn, not for those enemies not to respawn. Now, they have, like, the invaders don't respawn and the field bosses don't respawn, but the field bosses are also, like, bosses, so I feel like, Jesus, man, that dude was coming at you. He was ready. Oh, this is the sad fight, isn't it? Oh, this is the sad fight. I don't like this one. Is he being chased? Bro, that dude is persistent. Oh, smacked in the face with a fireball. This is the sad fight. I don't like this one. Also, it's kind of gross, but it's also sad. It's sad and gross. I think this is one of the better songs, but mostly because of the story of it, because I think this is like the Moonlight Butterfly from Dark Souls. Also, the theme of I don't know which one of the Gwens, who is being eaten by the black skull. It's just all very sad. And then there was this yucky sludge all on. Fire! up my volume a little bit. I kind of don't want to. There you go. So I don't feel like I have to. Man, my cookie is just sitting here gathering dust. And this is like my dessert because I just like eating it. Oh man, I thought this fight was gonna take longer, so I was like, I have time to eat my cookie. Dang it. Protag, take a death so I can finish my cookie. I always wondered why we couldn't get this spell in this. Oh, what was that? I always wondered why we couldn't get this spell in this game. What I like about Elden Ring is that there's a lot less exclusive stuff, like exclusive spells and stuff. In Dark Souls, it always was just kind of like, I was like, I really would like that particular spell. And there's just no way to get it. But in Elden Ring, like, you have a lot more exclusive spells. It's kind of nice. And just when the enemies and bosses use stuff, they're just OP because they're more stronger and more powerful. So yes, that fight was very sad. My morbid brain is wondering, it's like, were they being eaten alive, or were they dead and then already being eaten? That is the activity of people who don't like surprises. I feel like everyone kind of has that friend where they don't like surprises. If you sneak up on them, they just kind of bop you. That's what Protag is right now. This weapon is so cool. And I really wanted it. I don't think I ever got it. I don't know whether or not you can get it. All I know is that I didn't have it. And I was always very salty about it. I even tried farming for it too. Uh-oh. Here he comes. I have finished my cookie. Yeah, I already told you, I'm not playing. This is Protagonist. I'm just the disembodied voice of light. Protag is the actual player. Now I can mess with the stuff on the thing if I wanted to. Like, for instance, I can just push the spacebar and make him roll everywhere. Like this. So, I was gonna push another button, but I don't want him to get mad at me. Oh, he's got two enemies to fight at the same time. What is he gonna do? Uh-oh, Protag. Uh-oh, Protag. Oh, Tears of the Noob and consumed. Oh, the death counter. Now, for the record, yes, I said I could do it. All I was doing was making him roll, and that wasn't even for the entire time. That was maybe, I made him do like 3 rolls, and then then the rest of that was on him. I did 3 rolls. Wait. Which one's the crouch button? Yeah. So that's me. As you can hear, I'm just kind of slashing everywhere. Ma'am. Oh, I was just showing them how I can control the thing too. I can control it too, but I can left, right at the same time because I'm using a, see? You can't do that on a controller now, can you, Protag? Yeah, we're good. Protag's like, can you stop? I'm like, no, but I will. So yeah, I can control the thing, but I shouldn't because I can't, first of all, I can't play with the keyboard. Second of all, I'm not super great at the whole melee thing. especially not with big weapons. Like I can feel like daggers and maybe rapiers, but like your boy up here rocking this great sword right here, I'm like, no, that's him. That's not me. I have relinquished control of the character. Anyway, yay! I may or may not be partially responsible for the death. I don't think I am, but I would also not put it out of the question. Oh yeah, these guys. Thank God they didn't put anything like this in Elden Ring. I would have died several times over. Oh, you better kill him. He about to one-shot you. You better get him, Protag. So yeah, look at Protag's health bar right now, and notice how very tiny it is despite him being basically max level and Ember. Yeah, yeah, that is what those guys do. They eat your max HP. Like I think that that's just a little bit much in my personal opinion. I think eating max HP is like boss activity, and even then it shouldn't be anybody's activity. But I would expect that from like a gimmick boss fight. Oh, lag. I would expect that from like a gimmick boss fight. But here they are, just like, don't you touch him. And the best part is that I can like override whatever input Protag does. I don't know why it's like that, but yeah, I can just override the input. Ooh, don't die here. I don't remember what all he died to. I know he died to Pontiff Sullivan like a few times, and then he just died to the Invader. But I don't know what else he died to. I don't remember where the other death was from. There was 2 deaths to Pontiff Sullivan, and then 1 death to something else that I don't remember. So yeah. Uh oh, the rats. I died here. I died here because I underestimated how many rats there were. I remember this. And then like more rats came and I just died. And then there was the big rat. It was a bad time. Now Protag hasn't played in over a year. And no, not over a year. In just about a year. It's been about a year. And then I haven't played in over a year, so I am doubly scrubby. Was there a giant rat here? I don't know. All I remember is that I died here to a bunch of rats. Oh, yeah, there was a giant rat. In hindsight, it was probably because I tried to run past the rat instead of just doing what you were supposed to do. When you see a rat, we just stomp it into the dust. Like, man, just imagine a rat that's when it's on all fours, it's just bigger than you. Just imagine that. Do you know how worse New York would be? Like, you'd have to like have an entire like army squadron in order to combat the rat problem. Like they would literally take over the city. And one day it's probably gonna happen. The rats are just gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger, and they'll just start eating people. Maybe. I could see that in a rather apocalyptic future. Giant rats. I can see that. They probably start in like either New York or Texas and then branch out from there. Now, to be fair, I have not actually seen a rat in Texas. So, you know, take that for what it is. Oh yeah, that's the enemy that steals your HP, and this is a room full of that enemy. And then they have some kind of thing where they like slow you down, and then they put that little hot iron on you, and then it just kind of murders you. It's kind of like Enfeeble from Sekiro. I don't know if any of you played Sekiro, but when you go to the pretty place with all the water, I forgot what it's called, the Fountainhead Palace. There's these enemies there that are like octopus monsters, and they're like blue suits, and they play flutes, and the flute is very pretty, but like it also enfeebles you, so it makes it so you can't really walk and you can't jump, and then they just kind of one-shot you. It's kind of sad. Now, I'm not really sure how I got hit with that, but yeah, my first death to those things was very traumatizing. I was just like, I can't roll. I can't. What? Because I was trying to like roll and dodge and get away, but I just got absolutely murdered, and it was a very sad time, and I was sad. And I'm sure you would have been sad had you witnessed it as well. I wish Protag would give an interview about his gameplay. Oh yes, the goblins. I mean the gargoyle dudes. They look suspiciously like those gargoyle dudes in Elden Ring. Most famous of which is in the duo fight that, according to Protag, is broken. Actually, you know what? You know what they look like? They look like the broken ones in Lando. The ones that just kind of shoot fire at you, but they don't have legs. But these guys just don't have a head. People will be always like, oh, you reused the asset. Can you believe that? That was like one of the first things people were complaining about Elden Ring. Oh, you reused the assets. It's just like, dude. Like, I feel like more they reuse the idea than the assets. Except for, I guess, character animations. Like, the player animations and stuff. But, like, why reinvent the wheel? You know? But, like, there's a lot of, like, callbacks to other things in, like, Dark Souls games. Which I very much appreciate. I like when games do that. Even though I'm not, like, the hugest FromSoft fan / Dark Souls fan. I can definitely appreciate, you know, some stuff like that. It's just like, hey, if you know, you know. It feels like being in on like an inside secret. Oh no, why are you killing Yorm? He's not even mandatory. You don't have to kill Yorm. He's a good boy. Protag, leave him alone. No, he's not listening. He doesn't care. Yorm isn't even mandatory, is he? I forget. I feel like he's not, but I could also be completely wrong. Protag is just ignoring me. I'm sad. Why you gotta kill Yorm? Yorm is this game's Rykard, I guess. Everyone says that they like the way that well, not everyone, I guess, but like a lot of people, they like the way that they did the Storm King fight in Elden Ring, because it's got like two phases. I gotta say, giving Rykard Toho powers was not a great idea. I just think that was okay. Get him, Yorm. Don't let him smack you. He is definitely not mandatory. I feel sad. This is like fighting the fire giant, but worse. At least the fire giant actually made you mad at him. Yorm is just kind of... This is sad. I'm sad. I'm sad. That made me sad. F. F. Sad. We're all sad here. Remove. Yes. I'm sad. Oh. Did you have to... Was he mandatory? I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, yeah. I just think that giving Rykard the power of bullet hell was not super great. It wasn't great for me, because it just made my job harder. But also, I can understand like having the boss be like a legitimate like threat, despite having his one weakness. You know, like the bullet hell thing is kind of like an easy solution to. Wow, just get smoked, I guess. It's like an easy solution to where, okay, well, there's this is the point where you can't really attack the boss anymore. I know you've got like his kryptonite, but you can't use it right now. Right now you have to be on defense, which I appreciate. I just wish that they didn't like make the screen turn into this giant red haze because it's hard to see. Anyway, I forget, it was in one of Protag's runs of this game, but I think he was just trying to duel with that dude, and then they like had like a moment or something. I don't remember it exactly. Or was it this dude? It's probably the dude with the shield. Usually they're a little bit more beefier. But then also, yeah, two-handed supremacy. Your shield is nothing compared to my two-handed weaponry. Even though I feel like the Great Shield should probably beat that, but whatever, it's fine. It just looks like a fat roll, man. I'm sorry. I'm too used to Elden Ring. It looks like it's gonna be a fat roll. It looks like he's about to just thud on the ground until he doesn't. Like, right, I'm not crazy, am I? Oh no, not this place. Not this place. Protag, no. I mean, you could have just left him alone. He wasn't about to smack you. That dude, yeah, you did smack him. Where's the guy with those little things that make you not heal? He's the real threat. He's the real issue. Oh, there they are. They're up there at the top or something. I forget. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm not crazy, right? Like, every time he rolls, I just think he's gonna, like, thud on the ground like the fat roll. You about to take a death to him? Don't make me get the death counter up, boy! In there. I like how this is kind of like a story. Like, there's this one knight who's sitting next to a corpse, and it's like his friend, so he's just kind of like sitting there and mourning him. And then you can just go up and smack him upside the head, but he won't bug you unless you like go and bug him. And then there's just like random piles of armor on the ground and stuff. It's sad. It's really sad, but at the same time, it's just kind of like, could you imagine this place without all of this stuff being here? You know what I mean? It's the dragon. Smack. I knew it. Ooh, those damage takes. I mean, we don't have lava in this game. Mom, can we have lava? We have lava at home. Lava at home. I do appreciate the environmental lava not being as deadly. Rykard's lava, on the other hand, or the magma worm's lava, on the other hand. Jesus, what is your problem, Mr. Dragon? Why is he so mad? Oh, I know what it was. He ate some habaneros. He ate some ghost chilies, and he's just like, my mouth is on fire. Bye. I actually didn't know. I always thought that they had collision. I didn't know you could actually just climb through opponents. Today I learned. You don't maintain collision when the climbing is happening. I always thought that you did. Is that just an Elden Ring thing? Well, I don't know. I've never had the misfortune of stinky toes. Yeah, that stinky, stanky, danky toes. I've never had them. Never once in my life. I don't know how you keep. Oh, he's out. Apparently, you're not supposed to be able to get past the foot. Look at them stanky, crusty toes, man. Ooh. Oh, yep. Like, look. Just imagine your toes, right? And just imagine them being so foul that some creature takes up residence in said toes. Like, it's a sentient creature. I remember. That reminds me of this one YouTube video where this guy kind of like photoshopped barking teeth, fangs onto his toes. And it was legitimately the most horrifying thing I think I've ever seen. There's not a lot of stuff that scares me, despite me being admittedly a chicken. I just don't like being exposed to like horror and scary things, but there's not really a lot of things that scare me. So yeah, like that was just legitimately horrifying. I was just like, so yeah, things of that nature just kind of they don't sit well. Well, they don't sit well with me. So like having like, first of all, the grossness of having your toes like be their own like little ecosystem. Like yeah, no. Oh no, not the buff boy. Oh, it's too late. It's too late. Battle of the Blades. Uh-oh. Yeah, you don't want to mess with him. This is truly the most epic battle of all time. Oh, dang. Truly, you have finally met a worthy opponent. You might want to heal. Oh my god, you forgot one of the buff boys. Bad trade. Bad trade. Get wrecked. No third parties. Why are you running down here for? Protag, no. Bro, he healed him. Did you see that? Oh, Tears of New consumed. Ooh. Yeah, you should have healed, but that's okay. I don't know. For some reason, this feels wrong. Ooh, the death counter feels wrong. But I'm gonna assume it's right. Anyway. Dude, he had help. Oh, wait. Hold on. I said I was gonna make fun of him. I don't really feel like it. I just ate a delicious cookie. I'm feeling kind of sweet. So I don't want to make fun of him. I will be nice. Anyway. Yes. Body horror is actually horrifying. Particularly when it's like things living in and on your body. I just hate that. Not like, no, so like not like things that, oh my god, you're about to die again. Not like things possessing you, even though that is also horrifying. But just like parasites, basically. Parasites are awful, but like, you know, stuff like that. Hate it. I don't know why you keep thinking you can just sit there and tank hits from this dude like you Iron Man or something. No, I'm not singing it, even though I had the immediate impulse to sing the song, but I wasn't gonna do it. I thought about it. I don't really care about getting copyrighted. This is mostly just for fun, so I'm just big chilling. But you know, boop 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 doo. But also, it can cause like problems later. It's not like I'm trying to like take it and make money off of it. It's just like some things are just like really fitting for the moment. So I think like especially like with music, I think that like those are when you have like a song and it's like connected to like a really strong memory like your mother, or it's like a song that like is your favorite song or like your birthday. I feel like those songs, like it's harder to have songs that you don't really have a strong association with. And I think that people making strong associations with song helps to also with songs like also helps to give them meaning. So it's just kind of like I wish that people would kind of lighten up with the whole copyright thing. I mean, I agree with people like, not wanting other people to like take their work, but I think that the way it is right now is a little bit too tight, and it's just a little bit choking, choking, choking music a little bit. And it's just I'm like, eh. I mean, it's fine. I guess people are getting the artists are getting paid and stuff like that, so that's good. But like, also, it's just kind of like maybe there's a better way to do it. You know, maybe it's a better way, a way that will free the music and let allow it to like breathe and stuff like that. Which is also what my project is basically. So I guess I promise you I will have it all ready and set up and all of that. Um, I promise. Anyway, on Friday, I will be doing something very special. So make sure you tune in for that. But anyway, this is about Dark Souls. I'm just kind of going off on tangents and stuff because ProTag is doing stuff that is not fighting enemies. Hurry up and do something exciting, like I don't know, hit the Dougie or something. I don't know. What are the kids doing nowadays? Oh no, not this fight. Actually, you know what? This fight wasn't super bad for me. I just thought that it was not wide enough. Oh my lord, is that a dragon? It's just made of roots. Looks suspiciously like the Erdtree Guardian. Not the Avatar, the horse boy, but like without the horse. Is that a dragon? Bro, I thought he got staggered. I was like, wow, already? You kind of weak for a dude with a bunch of armor and a huge shield. You know one thing I can... It is a dragon. It's like the Moonlight Butterfly got a best friend. Maybe that's what it is. Is it the Moonlight? Is it? I don't know what it is, but look at it. It's back there. Is that a dragon? You see that, right? It is the Moonlight Butterfly. Oh my god. That is the Moonlight Butterfly. It's just ugly now. It's like, oh my god, it is. It's just ugly now. Wow. What in the world? How did I not know? I never noticed. Well, well, well. I'm pretty sure that is just like the ugly moonlight butterfly. It just is. He's just turned to dust. Hmm. Well, today we all learned something. Know your history. The more you know. Something like that, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. Did that animation earlier look like he got staggered? He's just up here winding up for an attack. Y'all talking about some Elden Ring, some more God staggering, doing the cha-cha slide all over the place. These boys doing the Macarena before they attack. I like it. I like the crystal sage. I just hate that he has a crystal ball instead of like a staff or something. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Elden Ring ever reuses any of the enemies as bosses. Don't hurt him, please. Don't hurt him. Please. Thank you. But I think Dark Souls uses rather frequently. Oh my god. You're about to get waxed by the wax boys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't get waxed by the wax boys. Don't die to these people. Thought it would be completely scrub activity. You know what's weird? The stream is in 30 FPS, and so what I'm watching is in 30 FPS, but like I'm also able to watch directly the feed that's coming from ProTag's computer, and it's in 60 FPS. So I'm basically watching the game at 30 and 60 FPS at the same time, and it's very, very jarring. Like, I highly recommend that you try it at some point to watch something at 30 FPS and watch the same thing at 60 FPS. I don't know how you're gonna do it, but it's just like, it's kind of crazy. But also, I usually just play and watch things at like 30 FPS because I get really bad motion sickness when stuff is in 3D. And I have found that watching stuff in 30 FPS significantly helps that, or playing stuff in 30 FPS helps that quite a bit. Which is also why I like to play 2D games a lot more. Oh my god, little goblins. I know what their actual name is. They're called thralls, but I think that goblin is a more fitting name for them. I don't know if you guys have ever played like kind of like fantasy games and stuff like that. And then they just have this one enemy that they just kind of spam everywhere. I feel like in Dragon Quest it's slimes. In Final Fantasy, actually I think it's been a few things in Final Fantasy. Although I can't remember them off the top of my head. Oh, your boy's moving fast. He didn't even need to like re-wax himself. Amazing. Anyway, yeah, like they just have this one enemy that they just kind of spam everywhere. Wow, he actually was able to walk out with the wax on his face. Incredible. For those of you not in the know, the wax keeps the little ghost hands from completely destroying you. Because if you didn't notice, they are kind of everywhere. They're like a trap that you can avoid with a magic spell. And eventually the wax wears off, and then your character face goes back to being normal. Now here's my thing. You know what? I just became incredibly grateful for Elden Ring's camera. Like, the camera still has like a few issues, but like, it's not this. That was awful. I was just like, you know what? At least Elden Ring's camera doesn't do that. Now, it will do that if you're fighting like a huge enemy. Actually, I don't even think that's true. It probably doesn't do. I don't remember. But like, yeah, like I was just like, bro, that's that's not that's not about to happen. There's been several other instances, but it's just like, who? What is that sound? What is that sound? I hate it. It's so scary. Ay, Dios mío, it's awful. I hate it. It's just like, I was like, why? That was just all up in my ears. I'm wearing my headphones, my good headphones. Lord, I super just did not want to hear that. Like, super just did not want to hear that. Ugh. Sad. I'm sad now. I'm sad that I had to actually experience that. I kid. Hmm. I guess I've been telling ProTag, and ProTag already knows, but like I think the sound design in Dark Souls, while usually very in FromSoft games, while very disturbing, is very good. It kind of reminds me. So here's the thing. I don't know if anyone's ever played Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, but like when you go to the village after you do like the time skip thingy, everybody's like a zombie and they make kind of like this sound. And it it was actually, as a kid, that was terrifying to me. I could not finish the game. And then I went back as like, oh, when I was a little older, and I was just like, whatever. Because it doesn't fit. It's just a loud, scary sound, but it doesn't really fit with what they look like and what they actually are. So, it's quite another thing when the sound is scary and it actually kind of fits the thing that it's like making. Like all of these dead things make this like hissing sound, and considering they're basically just like dusty, dried up bones, it makes sense. Oh my god. It's the epic. It's the elite boys. It's the elite boy. Oh no, don't do it. Protag, this is a good idea. Oh wait, he has no HP. Never mind. Get good. GG easy. Get good. Um Level diff, whatever. I don't know. What do the kids say nowadays? Oh yes, I do play League of Legends. That is some league activity. I'm not very good, and I am yeah, I'm not very good, but it's still fun. I wonder, like, I feel like Protag would really like the game, but also I understand completely why he doesn't want to play it ever. I understand. I just love MOBAs. Like, imagine a Dark Souls MOBA. Like, there wouldn't be like minions that you'd have to fight or anything. It would just kind of like be across the map. There would be like monsters and stuff like that. Kind of like the Pokemon one. Yeah, I play Pokemon Unite too. But the main goal isn't really to like kill the monsters. The main goal is to like destroy your enemies. And when you died, you actually kind of just die in place, and then you kind of respawn in place. So, what are you doing, Protag? Hmm? Was that an accident? Yeah, that was an accident. Like, what's going on? I thought you. All right. But yeah, like imagine like a Dark Souls mode, but like there would be monsters you can like smack around. But like when you died, you would like die in place, and then you would revive also in place. Now I understand kind of why they don't do that in MOBAs, because you would just get camped. But I think that might actually I don't know how would a Dark Souls MOBA go. You know, right? Protag, you good? Oh, he's trying to remember his newbie tears. Which actually I wasn't paying attention. Did he lose those tears at any point while I was kind of musing about the Dark Souls MOBA? I don't remember. Anyway, like what would that look like? Would it be like a Castle Siege game like For Honor? I kind of don't want that. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like For Honor, while it's very Dark Souls adjacent, is also it it kind of takes the fantasy out of it. Does that make sense? It's just like you kind of like become like a super normie. Like you become a normie. Like, okay, hold on. In Dark Souls, you're already a normie, right? But then you just basically absorb other people's power to become more powerful. Right? That's the whole thing about Dark Souls. So, but like in For Honor, you're just a normie and you're just kind of a forever normie. Like, yeah, you're like a super talented normie, but you're still at the end of the day, you are but a mere mortal. You know, like Dark Souls will let you have a little bit of the power. I like this fight. I just think that the revive mechanic is silly. That's all. That's all I have to say. I just think revive mechanics are silly. It's just like I depleted your HP bar, I won, so you either transform or you don't wake or you don't get back up. That's my opinion. And I don't care if it's a hot take or unpopular opinion, but I just hate revive mechanics. Anyway, I do think that this fight is kind of because they like use a combination of like melee and magic, which I think is actually a kind of a good preparation for later on in the game. You know what? This is probably what they tried to make the Godskins like. People are like, oh, well, they tried to do it for like Ornstein and Smell. I think they tried a little bit more like this. But I don't think they could have like the Godskins fused together. You know what I mean? Slam. I can't believe he still remembers how all these moves go. Bro, I'm telling you, when I had to do this fight, the teleport messed me up so bad. I was just like, how am I supposed to do this? Like, it looks so easy when Protag was doing it. I was just like, oh, I shouldn't have that much trouble because I can always see what his attack is gonna be and where he's going and da 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 da. Well, not really where he's going, but what attack he's doing and stuff. But then when I actually had to do the fight, I'm just like, bro, this is impossible. How do people get past this? But as I said, this one did not make me want to quit. Mostly because it wasn't as difficult as the dang twin princes, the demon princes. I hate that fight so much. I still hate it. I'll forever be bitter about it. Forever. My dying breath, I'll be like, the twin princess fight was still terrible and I hated it. Feels bad, man. He just wanted his brother to live. They just wanted to be left alone. But then you coming up here and crashing the party. Feels bad, man. They just wanted to play like some Xbox or something, and then you just come in here with your silly self, with your dang mimic head, ruining the whatever was going on here. Feels bad, man. And that's kind of the theme, isn't it? You just kind of kick in people's door and then beat them up, take their stuff, and leave. That's you know what? I guess that's like all RPGs where you have to interact with NPCs. But like when you get stuff like this, like he was literally just like, bro, just leave, man. We don't want no trouble. We want peace. We don't want problems. And then you're just coming like, well, all I got are problems. So sorry, we're kind of out of peace today, bro. It's just like, why you gotta be like that? Anyway, onward. Yo, is this the place where I couldn't find the ladder? I can't remember. There was one place where the wall was like this kind of like icy blue green color. Oh no, we're back in the jail. We're back in jail. Oh, he didn't get stamped. That's incredible. Anyway. Oh, lag. Oh, I hate it. What's making the screaming noise? I hate having my headphones on for this game. You don't even understand. I hate it. It's like scary and unnerving and stuff. Well, it's not really scary as much as it is unnerving. Sometimes the sounds are just like so uncomfortable. They're not even scary. They're just uncomfortable. It's like having like a tickly feeling on your leg or something, and you don't know if it's like a spider or if it's your bed or if it's like your blanket, but you swat at it anyway. That's what the sounds are like sometimes, and they're just being piped directly into my ears with my good headphones. I have the crispy audio fidelity right now. Oh yeah, we're going to the dragon area. Woo! Oh, I thought you had to sit in the middle of it. Oh no, that's not. But yeah, I got the crispy audio fidelity, and it's just it's oh. Oh, I hate it. I mean, it's really good, but like also it's really good at making me uncomfortable. Okay, I just have to ask, who took the time to put up these cute little rock piles everywhere? Like someone just decided they wanted to make a little rock castle, and if they're kind of cute. They're kind of cute. Someone just was like, let me stack up the little rocks, you know? It's just like tiny details like that. You know what? Okay, I will bet you $20 that it was just some random developer. They were just like, oh, there's not really a story behind it. It's just like, I thought it was like cool that we can make these little rock piles, and so we just made some. There's no real story reason behind it. We just kind of like felt like it, you know? Because if I was a developer, I would 100% do that. Oh, Jesus, pro tag. If I was a developer, I would 100% do that. Like, if we had, like, a bunch of tiny rocks everywhere, I'd be like, oh, well, I can just make a little rock pile. And then I would just kind of do that in, like, random places. Like, because, when you're, like, texturing everything and, like, coloring everything and blah, 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 you just kind of want to take a little bit of a brain break. You just, like, make a little rock pile. Bro, if I was a dev, I would 100% do that. 100%. See, look, they're everywhere, and they're just so cute. Just like someone was just like little rock pile. I wish we had like little sand castles in Elden Ring. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that just be the most adorable thing? Can you imagine in Elden Ring there's just like a little sand castle somewhere for no reason. It's just there. And it would be so cute. And like you can have it be to where like the little treasure beetles or whatever they're called. Oh, these guys are cheaters. Yes, cheating. Look look at him. Look at him. Cheater. Oh wait, that's not the one. He doesn't have the throwy axe. Never mind. But yeah, like imagine like the little treasure beetles. They would make like little sand castles and stuff, and you could run over the sand castle, and it would like be just like kind of buried in the sand or something. Wouldn't that be cute? It would be so cute. I know Elden Ring's not supposed to be like cute or anything, But neither is Dark Souls, but like they have the cute little rock piles and those cute little rock dragons that roll around everywhere. I'm still not really sure why they. Oh my god, you're about to die. Oh. You made it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Toasted. I mean, somebody was gonna get... Someone was gonna get flamed today. Charbroiled. Well done. Oh, the moon was there. Did you see it? Look. It's like super bright, but it's like sunny. Oh, you know, this is like the Sky Dragon in Sekiro. Because they have like the moon in the Sky Dragon place too, but it's like really sunny. But I guess actually, if the moon was big and bright enough and you were high enough in the sky, maybe it would also still... No, it wouldn't. Never mind. I lied. Ignore me. Why does this fight get such epic music? Oh, it's the Cheaty Boys. Uh-oh. The bridge. It's the Cheaty Boy. Grill him. No grill. Look, somebody about to get grilled. Cheater! Look at that. Look at that cheating. Look at that absolutely cheating activity. Hacker man activity. I thought that was alive and I was about to be like, here. Look, hacks, cheating. Report him. Report him. Look. That's an axe, sir. You're not allowed to use it as like all that extra stuff and throwing it around everywhere. Pick one. You either got the axe or the chain whip. You can't use both. That's cheating. Barbecued. I was like, he's not getting hit, really? Directly in the line of fire, not even. That took a while to register. Oh dear. Ooh. Sir, you're gonna have to move your butt. Oh, never mind, he's done. That's right. Like, why is this music so epic? It just doesn't make sense. Oh, please miss, please miss, please miss. Miss, 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 miss. Please miss. No! I'm sad. It's just funny when it's just funny when they miss, that's all. It's not like I wanted him to miss in particular. I just thought it was funnier, that's all. That's all. It's just funnier. For the lols. I remember, like, in one of his earlier ones, he actually just straight up missed, and it was hilarious. Anyway. Are we doing the Storm King? Is that why we're here? That's literally the only reason we're here, right? Storm King? / Nameless King? The chicken boy and the nappy-headed boy. That's what I used to call him, the nappy-headed boy. Oh my gosh, you're so funny. This protagonist likes to wear the Nameless King crown thingy, and it's just funny. It's like, boy, if you don't get yourself a comb. It's probably not his hair though. It just looks like his hair. Anyway. Is there another one? There wasn't another one in that little rare not a trap moment. Oh, he coming. Oh, Lord. Oh, he's fast. He's fast. He's coming in here with the daggers. stabby, the tiny stabby stick. Oh, there's another one. He coming in hot with the tiny stabby sticks. Look out. Ah, I see. So in order to counter the people with the tiny stabby sticks, you have to use the giant, the big shield. Okay, I got it. What? What? How did you do that? Like, I know that the collision in this game is weird, but like, also, damn. Protag, you getting kind of beat up there. Why does he do so much damage? Sir, calm down. Calm down. It's okay. Okay, just take a nap right quick. Take a nap. Everything's gonna be okay. Okay? Okay. Yeah, no, I'm thinking about it like Dark Souls. Oh, that's such a lovely sound. Get wrecked. See, why can't that be a Pokemon? That's such a cute little Pokemon, just like a roly rock dragon. Why can't that be a Pokemon? Anyway, yeah, the little crystal lizards make the most pleasing sound in all of Dark Souls history. It's so nice. It's like little ringy chimes of happiness in a world of growling and uncomfortable hissing sounds and slightly dissonant bell sounds. You have the wonderful crystal lizard, which is why you shouldn't kill them, because they don't attack you. In fact, they run away from you, and they make very sparkly noises. They're just perfect, and they're cute, even though they have 6 legs instead of 4. But they're still cute. They're like little round chubby creatures. And Protag was calling me a hypocrite because I was like, yeah, just go ahead and kill like the treasure beetles. Nobody cares. Okay, first of all, there is a difference between a beetle and a cute little reptile. Okay, one is a bug, and one is an adorable little reptile. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2. The beetles themselves are not the treasure. It's the thing that they're rolling around. So, I would say that the sparkly thing is cute, but the little beetles are not cute. Number 3, they're modeled after dung beetles, which, clearly, it's the chicken boy! Which clearly makes them inferior to lizards. Anyway, it's the chicken boy. Oh, dang. Well. You're about to die. He looks like a chicken, okay? Like, look, I know it's supposed to be like a dragon. I know he's supposed to be a dragon, but like he really does look like a chicken. And it's because he has feathers. He has feathers, he has a beak, therefore he is chicken. I'm like, oh, Symphony, what about crows and other birds? Is an emu a chicken? Yes. It also does not fly because it's a chicken and chickens can't fly. Just kidding. Oh, how nice! They just put your souls right there where you can get them. That's awful. That's awfully nice of you, game. Now, if only they would put your souls outside of the boss door for every single fight. That would be. Can we have that? To where they just put your souls on the outside of the boss door every time. That'd be fantastic. Anyway, round 2, chicken. Chicken, let's go. He's got horns like the He's got horns like the, those guys, the Crusader Knights? He's got horns like that. Oh no, like the Omens. I guess the Crusaders Knights have horns too. And I wonder if they're just like a giant Dark Souls reference. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking too much. Anyway, chicken is almost dead. Oh my god, he can fly, therefore he's not a chicken. Hush, I don't care. He's still a chicken. He's still a chicken. Like, don't all birds basically taste like chicken, except for like varying amounts of like greasy and or fattiness and or muscliness? Like, right? Don't they all just like basically taste like chicken? I remember somebody said once that alligator tasted like chicken, but it was like really greasy chicken. Oh my god, I don't. I remember this show. It's called like Wife Swap or something. Or there's this vegan lady and she like wife swapped to like a Louisiana family. It has 4 wings instead of 2. I always thought it had 2 wings. Anyway, this Louisiana, she swapped over to Louisiana and she ate a piece of alligator, and then like her family was just like devastated. I was just like, bro, it's not that serious. Like y'all was the ones talking about like if we were starving, we would eat the neighbor's dog, and I'm just like, I mean, if you really were starving and you wanted to continue to be a vegan, you could eat grass. You shouldn't eat grass, but you could. You could go foraging and stuff like that. Also, like, you can touch. Listen to me. This is a disclaimer. Do not eat grass. Don't do it. You can touch the grass. You can look at the grass. You can step on the grass. Do not eat the grass. Okay? It's not. People are not supposed to eat grass. But if you really want to be hardcore vegan like that, then you can eat the grass. It's the nappy boy. See, his music is nice. See, like, I think that they tried a little bit too much to focus on the Wendy part. I think it's cooler if they just kind of focus on his legacy. See? That's why I think his music is good. The Storm King, not super so much. It fits. But also it's kind of like, oh my god, it's Radigan. Except for he has to buff his weapon. See, look, watch. Wait, does he have a command grab? And their arenas are both gray, and they both use like golden weapons. Bro, it's Radigan. Look. And he like has giant AoE attacks, and he has like a giant lunge, and they both like do like beam stuff. See, look, it's Radigan. Look. I'm just kidding. But I would understand that they took maybe a lot of inspiration from the. See, look. He still has to learn that he can just sort his items. You don't have to carry all of that stuff around with you. Anyway, that was cool. The nappy-headed boy has been vanquished. Oh, no, actually I don't know how many more bosses there are to go. So, beats me? Your guess is as good as a mine. Like, there be people that be streaming for like 8 and 9 hours. Like, dude, how can you just sit for that long? And I realize that people have significantly more comfortable chairs than I do. I understand. But at the same time, I'm just kind of like, how? How do you do it? What is your secret? Not that I really want to stream for 8 to 9 hours. I just like, it's just like a fun little thing that I do in addition to like stuff like my my actual work and stuff. Gail, hello. Oh yeah, Protag was complaining about like you couldn't skip the dialogue, and he would, and you saw it too, right? He was just kind of like sitting there waiting, just like I can't skip the dialogue. And then he remembered he was playing Dark Souls, and he was just like, "Wait, I can't skip the dialogue." And so, as I think that that is funny. I'm not really sure why they removed that. I mean, it's up to them, but like, I think it's because like if you skip the dialogue without really being able to read it, because I think that's what they did for the skip. They made it so you would have like enough time to read it before it went on to the next dialogue box. So like if you can read kind of fast, then they do it like that. But that's just because they want to make sure you don't really skip any important information. Whee! Oh. Um so like I think that it's okay that you can't skip it. Oh my god, the dogs. Bow wow wow. Oh. Oh, dang. Somebody just dropped in front of the screen. It's Sif. Multiple Sifs. Too bad you cannot. You know what? You know what would improve Dark Souls 1000%? The ability to have a wolf and to be the ability to pet the wolf. Like you can't pet your wolves in. Also, these trees suck. You can't pet your. If you summon the wolves, you can't pet the wolves in Elden Ring. The fact that we do not have a mechanism for which to pet the dog is criminal and really needs to be investigated. Like if they add DLC, all they would need to add to DLC to make it worth $1 million is the ability to pet dog. Oh, bro, he just jumped in your face. Those dudes are shockingly vicious. He just jumped in your face. He just like, I don't care. That's the kind of dude that will run up on you. You don't ever want to mess with those kinds of people. I mean, you don't want to provoke those kinds of people. Like if they start some, no, never, nope. Actually, just kidding. Disregard. We are the pacifist, right? I guess. Why are you walking around with this giant hammer? What purpose is that going to serve? I am a big fan of giant hammers. Absurdly large hammers are always going to be my favorite weapon. Even if I don't use them. They are my favorite weapon to look at. So like Amy from Sonic's weapon, comically large hammer. I can appreciate gigantic hammers. I don't know. There's just something about like you just holding a hammer that's like twice your size. Look at it. It's bigger than Protag. Look. Oh, I get it. It's like hammer versus. Bro, you done already messed up. It's like I'll cut you down. I'm not gonna lie, I was halfway expecting the Axe Boy to win, but you know, he's also an NPC, so he is but digital code. Therefore, he is not as good at the game. Also, I guess they didn't give him the ability to dodge either, so there's that. Whee! So fun. I don't really understand what the point of having like the falling through the snow things is, really. But I mean, it's kind of cool. It reinforces the snowy nature. It would be interesting if some of these were actually meant to be traps, to where you just fall in them and then kind of just fall off the cliff and die. It would be interesting, but also I think that would be a bit much because the point of them is to basically like look like the ground, right? So like it would be interesting, but mm, I think that would be a bit much. I think that would be unfair, and it's not a very interesting way to die, as Miyazaki said. Can you actually cut this bridge down or no? Bro, you wouldn't catch me dead walking on this thing. I am too fat. I'm not actually fat. I just feel like I weigh a lot more than I do. But I don't really actually weigh all that much. It's weird. I don't worry about it. I just have the
What, you miserable bad horn.
good lord. How much do you smoke, sir? Bro, this voice, dude, he cut some bass. I was just like, suddenly, I'm up here being like insecure about myself, and suddenly, boy, coming in here with this deep voice, being like, "You miserable." I'm like, first of all, I'm offended. Second of all, like, I'm like, oh my gosh, why is your voice so deep? uh, look here, game. Don't make me start playing. I will. Protag, what are you? Boy! I'm about to come in there. Don't mess with me. Matter of fact. I'm a okay. Slap him around a minute. Trying to act like he's trying to simp for some other girl. How dare he? I don't see you flogging yourself for me. What's up with that? I'm just kidding. He makes me so happy. Alright, anyway. Back to business. I'm streaming. There's no time for feelings of warmth and lovey-doveyness. We're playing Dark Souls. We don't have time for all of those weak feelings, those feelings of weakness and patheticness. I have to channel my inner girl boss something or other. Actually, I don't know. What am I supposed to be channeling? Streamer mode? Barbecue mode? Dude, the fact that the chili man isn't here, you know what this place needs? More chili. Where's the chili man? Why can't he be here? You know what the best thing to eat when you're cold is? Chili. And we have no chili. That's why everybody in this place is miserable. The fact that this is not a mini game is the saddest thing on earth. Protag, you broke the mini game. I'm sad. This could have been a mini game. And the fact that it's not a mini game is the saddest thing on earth. That's a mini game. But we can't have fun in Dark Souls. It's supposed to be a miserable and desolate experience. I will be turning down my headphones. Thank you. Yeah, no. Screw that. I can't hear anything in the game now, but you know what? Good. I want to listen to some damn thing screeching in my ear. hate it here. Protac simping over all the pretty women, and then this thing screeching in my ear, and the fact that there's no chili despite it being like 2 degrees outside. 2 degrees Celsius and or Fahrenheit, whichever is colder. Probably Celsius. So sad, man. Well, actually, doesn't... If it's 2 degrees Fahrenheit, like that's actually like people are dying, right? I don't know, man. I used to know these things, but then the knowledge has left my brain since I did not use it. It's a true use it or lose it moment. Like, I know the water boils at 100. I think things freeze at 0. And then when you go into like negative something, then like it's like Kelvin, 0 degrees Kelvin. What is that in Celsius? Like minus 100 or something? I don't know. Are they still screeching? Okay, I'm gonna turn it up a little bit just so I can very softly hear what's going on here. Anyway, as I was saying, they need the chili man here, okay? I will tell you, the thing that will perk up anybody in cold weather is having something warm to eat, okay? And what better thing to eat than chili? It's got like spicy, and it's got like, you know, a whole bunch of delicious stuff inside of it. As a vegetarian, basically I eat bean chili, which is still super delicious. Bean chili is delicious, but you could also add like, I don't like tofu, but like you could add like some like vegetarian plant protein meat substitute thingy in there if you really want that texture. I'm okay with just eating beans. I like beans. And you can cook them in a certain way to where they don't upset your stomach too. Which I learned from my dear mother, because she is a professional bean cooker.
Time and time again.
Oh my God, it's the deep voice dude.
Must be cruel. Every secret must be unearthed.
Why is your voice so deep? You live in the snow, sir.
But you lack the stomach for the act that you bring upon yourself. Hear me, my lady.
I have lost all respect for you, sir. I've lost all respect. Any respect that you might have had for me is just gone. You can die from that, though. I told it. Look, I was telling him that you can actually like get hit by that thing. What? Whoa! What'd she do? What are you smacking the NPCs for? Dang. Protect, you mean. But we were talking about that, and I was just like, you definitely could take damage from that staircase. And then one day he just like took damage from the staircase, and I was just like, I told you so. I told you. And I think that the staircase technically should just kind of kill you, since like if that heavy thing just fell on you, it would basically snap you in half. But then also it wouldn't make sense for the staircase to kill you and not the giant hammer. So you know how people be running around with like giant axes and then giants clapping you and all of that stuff, and those don't break your spine. So yeah, it wouldn't really make sense in the world of Dark Souls, but it would make sense. Anyway, I was supposed to put part 2 on this, and I forgot. I'm so sad. Fire. Whoa. Smacking them. Oh, the fire boys. Oh no. Oh, that's the worst place to get stabbed. He got stabbed in like through the lower stomach area. Oh, I hate it. I mean, yeah, it's just about as bad as getting stabbed anywhere, but like, that's awful. I hate it. Timber, go smack the tree. Is it? So my question is this: is the tree already dead, or are we murdering the tree? Bro, he just walked past it. He didn't even try to dodge. He was just like, nope. I have uphill advantage. I've got the high ground. Your projectiles don't work on me. I mean, he wasn't wrong, but also like, okay. It's over. I have the high ground. Whee! Spin to win. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. There he goes again. Jumping off the cliff. Uh-oh. Oh. Stab, slice, slash. Timber! Did he just roll onto the tree while it was still falling? I thought you had to wait till the tree to finish falling before you could step on it. Well, I have learned 2 things today. Fire! Fire! Nope. Fire! Sword! I was hoping he was gonna fall off and he didn't fall off, and now my day is ruined. My day has been ruined. That's it. I'm ending the stream. Goodbye. I'm just kidding. What did he do? He was just sitting there. What's I said? Protagonist just kind of just goes around slapping people for no reason in every RPG. Why are you blowing? It's like, what did he do? He didn't do anything. He was just sitting there minding his own business. He was probably looking at his foot like, dang man, that's the 3rd toe I got frostbite this week, man. This is a terrible job. I should have just stayed home in the village. That's what he was thinking about. He was thinking about his 3rd toe being frostbitten this week. You know, he was having a bad time. That thing came out of nowhere. It just, like, I looked up and suddenly wolf. I was just like, okay, why did they move so fast? They move so fast. That's so jarring. Stop it. Move at a normal speed, you mutts. You adorable little floofers. Timber. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for the timber. That was a weak timber. I apologize. I'll be handing in my resignation. I want to sleep in tomorrow, but I also can't really do that because I'm starting my New Year's resolution. They just followed you in here like that, okay? I'm starting my New Year's resolution early, which is to be more proactive, which means less sleeping in. But see, here's the thing. When I don't sleep in, I have to find stuff to keep myself busy. Like streaming, for instance. Like when I stay up, I stream. And turning the sound off again. I hate it. Yeah, like when usually I would be like doing something. So like that's my New Year's resolution. So like when I don't have anything pressing to do, then I just kind of like chill. But since like I'm up a lot longer, a lot more often. Yeah, that's right. Smack her. I'm the only one. I'm the only woman here. I'm the HBIC. Me. That's right. I better recognize. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like I have to keep myself busy because otherwise I'll just be very turning it down again. Nope, screw that. Turning it down. I hate it here. This place has all kinds of uncomfortable sounds from screeching to the buzzing to the to the everything, and it's just I'm not for that. Like, y'all can listen to that all day. I'm sure y'all like it, but me, nope. I am absolutely fine without that. Anyway, now that we have left, I shall turn it back up a little bit. So I don't know where he teleported to. So yeah, I have to kind of like keep myself busy, or else I just get like really bored, and then I just start kind of like it's just kind of just staring off into space and not doing anything productive anyway. So then I start doing a lot of stuff, and then I like tire myself out. I'm just like, oh, I've done so much today. But at least when I go to sleep, I like, you know what? I actually got a lot of stuff done today. So you know what? I don't feel bad. And I don't go to I sleep more peacefully because I go to bed knowing that I have done all of my tasks for the day. That's right. That's right. You know what I mean? It's much easier to sleep when you feel like you don't have the stress of like, oh, I have to get up and do all of this, you know? It's much less stress. So then I wake up and I'm like, okay, this I want to get done today, and then and then I will feel accomplished. And that's kind of what it's been working for me. You should try it. Just like set some tasks. I want to do this, and this today. And then when you get it done, you just chill. And then you have more time to do fun stuff too. Yes. You will be spanked plenty of times throughout this boss fight. Clearly, you cannot discipline yourself. Okay. Anyway. Clearly, you have no self-control. Uh-oh. There we go. His no self-discipline. He just will constantly be doing this whole thing all by himself without any prompting from myself. Shame. Anyway. Well, I guess prompted from him. Anyway. He's a coward. He won't do it in the middle of the fight. If he was a real Chad, he'd do it in the middle of the fight. I wonder if he remembers how to do this fight. Probably. He'll probably die at least once. Did he remember the invisible trick? I just feel like this is just cheap. This is cheap. Cheap. Discount dollar store cheap. You know what's sad? Dollar stores don't really exist anymore. Everything is always like slightly more than $1. Y'all both are charging up your attacks. Who's gonna charge up first? Boop. My waifu! That's what I imagine his brain is thinking while he just kind of goes off. Bro, you can't even get up out your chair. You're trying to swing this. Oh, she's about to smack you. Synergy, go! You walk through that one. I have no sympathy. Whoa, the lag, bro. The lag coming in with the assist. The lag came in with the assist. Just go. Like the Energizer Bunny. Just keep on going. That was dangerous. That was dangerous. You gotta admit that was not a super great idea. When you look at duo fights in Elden Ring, duo fights look at duo fights in like Dark Souls. They are better balanced, but like also there's more synergy. There's just more synergy. It's terrifying because like if they can just, well, I partially blame that on Freed kind of being busted, but this is fine. Phase 2. Black Flame, Frida. She's got the jumps. You should play basketball, Freed. Did you see that? She got like a 15-foot aerial right there. 15 to 18-foot aerial. Don't get frostbitten. Don't do that. Yeah, she doesn't really like being hit. So she just kind of jumps out of the way. Look at that. How high is the basketball hoop on the board? Because I feel like she could probably just like jump over it. You know? Stab. Uh-oh. Protag, you're so close to the end. Don't die now. Oh, he's gonna die. Wait. Wait, he's okay? Why has she done the Black Flame thing again? I thought she was supposed to do that at least twice. The range! Oh my god, wait, that's Warfrost stuff. Okay, I hate it. I hate it here. Why couldn't we get that as a spell? Why does it have to be tied to a weapon? Is it because it was tied to Freed's weapon and nobody wanted to make it an actual spell? That didn't feel amazing. Yeah, anyway, get command grabbed. It's funny because Protag used to complain about this game. I mean, complain about, I don't know if he still feels the same way about it. Does she like just start charging up right when you find her, or is she charging up before you find her? The thought that Freed would basically kind of just it's basically like the Black Knives is a little bit jarring. Okay. Can we stop here? Okay. We're gonna stop here because we don't want to end the run too soon. So thank you for joining us for another highly casual run. Very casual. Easy stuff. We're chilling. I'm chilling. You're chilling. He's chilling. But mostly I'm chilling in this uncomfortable chair. Anyway, like if you please. Follow if you like. Subscribe if you like. And we'll see you next time. Okay?